After 3.5 years, it's in the midst of the week, it says he will cause the sacrifice and oblation to cease. So what does it mean to cause the sacrifice and oblation to cease? Well, at Jesus' death, actually, the sacrifices of the sanctuary services actually ceased. Let's go to Matthew chapter 27. Matthew chapter 27. It's describing Jesus' death. Matthew chapter 27, verse 50 and 51. Matthew 27, verse 50 and 51. It says, Jesus, when he had cried again, this is Jesus on the cross, and it says, when he had cried again with a loud voice, he yielded up the ghost. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks did rent. And so when Jesus died, the sanctuary, or this temple of God, where all these sacrifices and oblations took place, this veil was ripped in two, and this signified that these sacrifices, these services, these ordinances had now come to an end. And this is what is meant by causing the sacrifice and oblation to cease. So it tells us that in the midst of this week, at the time of Jesus' death, 3.5 years, represented by 3.5 days, the sacrifice and oblation will cease. This meant that the earthly sanctuary sacrifices were now they had now reached fulfillment in the life and death of Jesus Christ. And no more was it necessary for sacrifices to be made by animals, because Jesus, now the ultimate sacrifice, had fulfilled this prophecy that was actually being prophesied by these sanctuary services that was taking place.